Hey everybody, it is Shelly Beau. I'm so happy to be here with you today. Thank you for having lunch with me. What an honor. You know, they say the best gift you can give somebody is your time and attention, and I do agree with that. I just think it's even more special that you would take time out of your workday to be with me and have lunch with me. So I'm going to go live on Facebook with this. So if you're listening in and you're thinking, this is really good information and it's something that I want to be able to watch again, either reach out and ask me, you know, could I connect with you and get a recording, or could I just jump on Facebook and grab this? So I'm going to share it on my Facebook page. And today we're going to talk about a really important topic, and it's something that's near and dear to my heart, especially this week, because we just made our final and last payment on our home that we purchased 4.5 years ago. So it has really been an honor and a privilege to be able to walk through this process, come through it, and then be able to share it with a lot of people. So that's my hope today, is my gift to you, is that I want to be able to share with you what we were able to do. And if not this, what, and maybe you can just connect me to some people that might be looking for the same sort of thing I was back 24 years ago when I first decided to go into business for myself. But today I really want to spend some time talking about you, and I want to get your wheels turning a little bit. So I want to start out by saying, if I would wave a magic wand and tell you you could have anything that you wanted, no time, money, or any obstacles holding you back, don't put any limitations on it, what would that be? And oftentimes when I ask people this question, it might be a typical response like, well, a better income would be nice, to have my time back. I want to own my time. I don't want to be owned by somebody. I want a happier life. I just want more joy in this journey. I would love to be free from stress, free from the pressures that I feel. I would love to be free from illness. I would like to feel excitement every day when I wake up and my feet hit the floor. I want the devil to go, oh my gosh, she's up, right? That's the kind of person I want to be, somebody that goes after each day. I want to be able to conquer my day. Maybe you're somebody that says, Shelly, you know, frankly, I'd just like to have a really sexy body like your husband. I know, guys, I know. My husband, he has got one heck of a physique. He works hard for that physique. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's a concrete man, so those guys work hard. But I can tell you that most often, most people wish and want and hope for things that they don't currently have. They just don't know how to get it. And that is what today's Lunch and Learn is about. You know, so we start to just sort of explore, right? When we're in our 20s, we're going after our career, we're fresh out of school, life is exciting, we expect to live happily ever after, you know, and live the dream life. What happens though is we hit our 30s and it ain't happening. Now all of a sudden we've got kids and we've got a car and we've got a house and we've got responsibilities, and it isn't what we were told it would be, is it? And then we get into our 40s, and for some of us our 50s, and for others our 60s. And pretty soon we start to feel this growing anxiety and fear that we didn't do what we needed to do to set ourselves up for a proper retirement or a proper happy life. And so we start to explore options quickly, right? Okay, I could sell on eBay. I could drive Uber. Maybe I could go back to school. What if I just start a new job? You know, maybe a new job that would advance my career. Some of you are actually waiting for inheritance. I feel sorry for you. Probably not the route I'd want to go. Some of you are thinking about maybe if I wrote a book or something that would bring me in residuals. A lot of people are just thinking about getting a part-time job, working overtime hours. You can get a part-time job just about anywhere right now because nobody seems to want to work. So there's plenty of opportunity for you. However, there's a lot of you that say, you know, I thought about all these things. I don't want to continue working in a linear income. What do I mean by this? You're only as good as your last hour, your last deal, your last sale, your last whatever. That is not the way to build wealth. You see, wealth requires a couple of different things. One, we want to build wealth through an income strategy that creates a sustainable, ongoing income. We want something that's becoming an asset or portfolio to our becoming an asset in our portfolio. We want something that can be willed or passed on or transferred, right? We don't want to be stuck working and exchanging time for money anymore. So we think, okay, maybe I'll start a business. Well, not a bad thought, right? I had the same thought. And then I looked at my options for that. Traditional business, I was looking at 500 grand to purchase it. A startup business, over 100 grand. A franchise, a little one, 147 grand. To be somebody who's in a professional field like a doctor, a CPA, an attorney, you're looking at 6 to 10 years of education. And then from there, you're looking at only 100, maybe if you do really well, $600,000 a year. I know a lot of attorneys that are just making over $100,000 a year, a lot of doctors as well. So you're broke at a higher level is really what you are, aren't you? These are great options, but have you really thought it through? Are you willing to give up all of your time and all of your money to be able to pursue something like this? Is it worth it? Especially in today's economy, is it worth it? Because there's a lot of trends happening out there. So my name is Shelly Beau, and I am here today to have lunch with you to introduce you to a concept of sustainable income, something where you create your own wealth based on a system that looks exactly like a franchise. It is the most viable solution, and there's so much where this comes from. My background is in human relations and psychology. I 100% enjoy every day of my life the behavior of humans. It never ever gets boring or old. I think most of you could agree with me. I am currently with my own company, what we call a director with the company, which basically means I've helped a whole lot of people become free and earn good incomes in their life. And that has catapulted my husband and myself forward to the point where we've made in excess of $18,000 in commissions in a 4-week pay cycle. I was the top organizational builder in one of the toughest years that we've seen in our lifetime, and that was 2020, best year of my career. Why? Because of the positioning. Timing and trends is everything. See, we have an e-commerce platform. This platform, Shop.com, is available to you. Those of you who are listening, it's available to the people that you're connected to, the people you know. All of us know people that are always looking for the next thing. They're always looking for something better. They're looking for a way to make money through the internet, something that runs alongside of. They don't want to leave their jobs. They don't want to leave their careers. I didn't. I continued working 70 hours a week back 24 years ago, and we didn't even have the internet back then. So I built this alongside of, I weaved it into the life that I was living with 2 kids, a 3rd baby on the way, 70 hours a week. And I did it because my why and the drive behind it was incredibly strong. In 2010, we became Shop.com, powered by Market America, one of the biggest online e-tailers in the entire world. We have so many products and services and exclusive private label divisions within one platform. It is absolutely unheard of. No one compares to this. You don't see this anywhere. So we have 14 exclusive industries, but then we have all these stores that you're spending dollars at. All of you who are, sending the kids back to school, people that are getting, setting up travel, setting up their hotels, people who are buying, anything from food to toilet paper and paper towel, appliances, tires for your car, dog food. You buy stuff, right? I'm going to show you as a customer through Shop.com, you can actually get cash back on that. That can be significant as an income source for you as a customer. However, those of us that actually took a deeper dive into really doing the research and figuring out we had quite an amazing platform here, we decided we wanted to be paid a little bit more. So these stores are willing to pay us sort of like an income based on them having real estate on that site and us bringing people to them. So we've become the face of, the representative of. We are really the marketing system of Shop.com. Many of you are used to and accustomed to looking at business organizational charts that are of the left, organizational charts that are horizontal structures. This is pretty much almost everything out there. So corporate America, you've got the founder, the president of the company, your vice presidents, your middle management, right down to the people coming in at night to clean the place, right? So it's spread very wide. It's spread very horizontal. You're paid as much as that position will pay. They pay you enough to keep you. You work hard enough to keep the job is really what it is. But it's like spinning plates. Same thing with typical home-based business strategies. We all know those companies that are out there. Nothing bad to say about those companies. Good products, good people, just bad business plans is really what I see. I don't agree with horizontal structure. I think it really creates such a divide and people are not earning what they could be. James R. Reitinger in 1992 introduced the world to a brand new concept called vertical marketing strategy. And that really caught my attention. For the first time, I saw something that actually encouraged teamwork, where everyone has the same amount to gain, yet we all wear different hats. We all have different specialties. We all have different skill sets. I love that. I've got people that are specializing in website sales, debt elimination, health and nutrition, health professionals, chiropractic offices, veterinarian clinics. We've got people from every walk of life. And they are succeeding with this platform because it was built for the average person who can work and drive at an above average level. So the key is leverage and supplemental income. That's what we're looking for to create success for you. MarketAmericaShop.com provides a platform for the entrepreneurial thinker, the person that says, get out of my way. I am not going back to a job. I don't want to work for somebody else for the rest of my life. I want to own it. I want to create my life. I want to create my future. In the meantime, keep working, keep that steady income coming in, and let's show you how to build this platform part-time alongside of it. For you that are out there and say, that's not me, this is not for me, I hear you, I understand that. We can maybe work on that because maybe it's you just don't know that. Maybe fear is standing in your way. However, I would say you might be the person that would be a great client or customer where you can at least get the cash back. Let us introduce you to that concept. You see, I learned a long time ago that everything in life, and when it comes to success in business, is based on two things: timing and trends. Timing and trends. You see the huge collapse in retail stores, but look at the rise in online sales. How did we have the best year, 2020, of our entire career? Our company broke records in every industry. Why and how? Timing and trends. People also are tired of being mass marketed to. In the lower left, we talk about this a little bit. People want to be, treated, customized and treated as individuals, right? We want to be able to be authentic and genuine and real and be valued by somebody. And we offer that for you. I really do believe we cater well to the entrepreneurial thinker. And I think there's a lot of you out there, you just frankly haven't found the right thing. You've looked at a lot of home-based type things, but they're really more of a horizontal structure. It turns you away. So for the first time, you're looking at something quite unique. See, we build exactly the way a franchise does. We just eliminated the pitfalls. So you've got the reputation, you've got the company taking care of all negotiations, legalities, we're paperless, we do everything digital. I mean, we've got it all set up. The accounting system is built right into the platform. So we've got all of that done for you. However, many of you understand, if you've looked into franchising, there's a big price tag, and not only in money, but in time and stress. Right? It really owns you. You don't own it. It owns you. And you're going to have employees, 16-year-olds working with 80-year-olds. That sounds like fun to me, right? So what if we could get rid of all of those pitfalls that hold you back from getting systemized structure and being able to build that on a part-time basis, and gave you all the pluses and all the things that come with the benefits of a franchise? It's exactly what we have with a platform through e-commerce. So for the first time in your life, guys, you are really looking at something that is not like everything else you've seen. It's not corporate America. It's not home-based business. This little guy is one of its own. One of these things is not like the others. So worldwide company sales, are we successful? And thank you for asking me, because I think it's a fair question. 10.1 billion with a B, $10.1 billion in accumulated retail sales, over 5.2 billion coming back to who? Us, the owners, the people behind that site. See, myshop.com site is mine, shellybeau.com. But each business owner within this company has their own site, their own platform. Corporate takes care of it behind the scenes on our behalf, but we are the face of that. Of course, we do all our own shopping through our site. I get paid for everything I buy, and that's the way I want to live my life, and that's the way I want to teach you to live your life. Why not get money back on everything you're investing and you had to spend money on anyway? That's called the shopping annuity, and it's brilliant. Most of you understand the 45-year plan because you're in it, right? And you're in it to win it. What you don't realize is the government says all of us in the United States, richest country in the world, are going to be set up for certain statistics. And we know what those are. 95% of the people will spend 45 years of their life working for somebody at the top. And that's the majority of you. 95% of the population will end up dead broke, or still working. 64% specifically dead broke in poverty at age 65. Now, how does that feel for you? I know you just said, that ain't me. That ain't going to be me. I thought the same thing. Here's my husband and I, both of us hardworking Wisconsin farm kids, both of us giving it everything we've got, both of us working overtime. Guys, it is not all it's cut out to be. You are living sort of a false dream that's been planted into your brain. What if you could break the mold a little bit and start creating your future while keeping the security of your possibly insecure position that you're holding, or maybe it's a position you don't even want in your life. Do you have debt? Do you want to be more secure? Do you want a better retirement? Do you want an exit strategy? Would you like to feel happy about what you do in life? Would you like to be able to pursue a career that actually pays you what you're worth? Because that's what I'm offering you today in a 2 to 3 year plan, flexibility, flexible hours, part-time. However, I can offer you the world, and you will not take me up on getting more information unless you have a reason why. So you have to figure out for yourself, what is that reason? Why would you even look at something additional? Why would you sacrifice any time for something else? You have to decide, is it financial security? Is it an exit strategy? Is it to create income? Is it for something to be willable and transferable to your family? Is it for time freedom? Do you want to just be able to actually enjoy your life and have some fun, maybe retire early? Is it to create supplemental income so that it's sustainable and ongoing? And if that's the case, guys, then I would ask you to take a look at what's missing from your business plan, because most often it's the L factor. It's leverage, right? Leverage. You can leverage money, you can leverage time, you can leverage people. Most of you are the leverage for somebody. You work for somebody, they're leveraging you. They're leveraging the hours you're putting in so that you can just get by and pay your bills. Wouldn't it be neat to be the person that's creating the leverage instead? So being a product broker, we are very intelligent, just like Sam Walton with Walmart. We bring products and services in and we move those products and services out. That's a real business, isn't it? Do you have products and services that you sell? Absolutely, because that is what real businesses do. They move products and services to the end consumer. Here's the deal. We make sure that our products and services are better, state of the art, cutting edge, with all the science and the clinical evidence behind those products, especially when it comes to health and nutrition, weight management, anti-aging, and children's care. We are an internet marketing company. Why would we not be positioned on the biggest, most predictable business building platform in the world? It wouldn't make sense not to be, right? So hence shop.com, powered by Market America, with all our products and services available on one platform. Now, when I sit down with somebody, the first step is really, I call part one, having a conversation, walking through a basic piece of information to just see, where do they align? Where does this person fit in to my world with this company? And where do I fit into their world with what they want? So we're aligning with one another. Maybe it's health and wellness. Maybe you're somebody that's always, like me, had a desire to be holistic, alternative, and healthy. I love that world. In fact, that's the whole reason I'm sitting in front of you today. It wasn't because I thought I was looking for a business platform. Goodness, in fact, I was running from the business platform. I didn't frankly believe that it was anything that would truly pay me a six-figure income. But here we are, 24 years later, just bought a beautiful property, 5 acres, 5,300 square foot home, and made our last payment this week, only living there 4.5 years. Guys, it's got to say something about creating the wealth in your life. So that's the gift I want to be able to give other people, whether it be through weight management. Maybe you dabble a little bit in all of them: jewelry care, anti-aging, baby care, cosmetics. I've got people earning 6 figures just with the cosmetic industry because we have a private label to an absolutely hot, trendy, state-of-the-art, cutting-edge cosmetic line with the skincare to go with it. I've got people selling websites, people that are in the entertainment field, people that are working within our pet care, our global care, our safe cleaning products, people with the debt elimination services. So we really know how to cater to everybody. And some people really just are out there being business builders. They dabble a little bit. 10 to 15 customers is what we're looking to develop. So I don't think that's earth shattering for most people. In fact, it's far less than most people are experiencing in their jobs. We also have all the online affiliates. They've got a real estate place within our shop.com site, so to speak. So they're basically paying our company to have a platform within. Why? Why would they do that? Why would they pay us, the owner, a commission? And why would they pay you, the customer, cash back? Because we're saving them so much money in advertising dollars just by being one platform. And we're doing the work for them, right? They don't have to advertise because we're doing that for them. So creating this world where we are economically connected for the first time, it is an economic alchemy. Something that used to be so ordinary has now become so extraordinary. People are converting their spending into earning. So instead of trying to come up with the traditional annuity, we have created for you what we call the shopping annuity. I've been doing this a long time, 24 years in business for myself. And I have honestly been more privileged and more honored than probably most people that I know. The blessings continue. And that is because we work with people. My job is to align with you, have a conversation. If not you, who can I lead to is really what it is. If not you, who might you lead to? So I'm looking for people that really understand debt isn't going away. Mortgages are still going to be there. Student loans are still going to keep piling up. Even if you're not paying on them, they're still there. Crisis will still continue to happen. Credit cards will still continue to be open and maxed out. Things will continue to be overdue and the bills will keep coming in the mail as you work to navigate and find your way through. Our job is to help you to get out of that mess. So I'm proposing to you that in 2 to 3 years, working part-time, 8 to 15 hours a week, if you're coachable, and when I say coachable, I actually mean coachable. I don't mean do what you feel like doing. I mean, in the little bit of time that I have with you each week, I need you to do what I'm asking you to do, because I hope we can all agree. I know what I'm doing. I did this, and I'm here to show you how to do it as well. Aren't you tired of just living life stuck in the 45-year plan like everybody else? You're the person I'm looking for. You're the one I want to align with. See, my job is to give, love, serve, and bring value to every life I meet. In 2 to 3 years, doing what I call a trial run, we can do this together. It's not so much you making any decision. What is important is that you get more information, because I understand everybody wants guarantees. Everybody's got their skepticisms. I understand that. Well, I'll guarantee you one thing. If you don't look, you're not going to find anything. I'll guarantee you another thing. If you don't try anything, everything's going to stay the same. Is that really what you want in your life? Everything to stay the same? Is your current plan going to get you to where you want to be 2 years, 5 years, 10 years? And that's what you need to think about. It's not my job to decide your life for you. What I will tell you is this. Most people think I'm trying to get them into something, and for the first time, nothing could be further from the truth. Listen, if I had to try to get you into my company, first of all, for what? There's no kickback for me. There's no bonus there. There's nothing offered for that. Why would I do it? The only reason that I would partner with somebody is because I feel they're the right person with the right qualities, and I think they've got a great chance of success. So I would work with you to figure that out. So this is not one of those get rich quick, get you in kind of things. So I'm not here to try and convince you. That's your job. If you got on board with me and you really didn't want to be a partner of mine, well, then chances are you wouldn't do anything with it anyway, and I'd have to start over. So I'm not in the business of convincing. I'm in the business of conveying the information, getting it out to you. And again, you may be in a position where you've got, a couple million put in the bank and you're living off a good sustainable income. But think about the 95% that don't have that. And those are the people that we can truly help. I would get to an educational event. We have a couple opportunities. If you want to see the rest of the story, I'll present that next week, Tuesday evening, twice, actually. So I'm going to be presenting on behalf of the Florida area at 6:30 Central Time. Florida time would be 7:30. And then 7:30 Central Time, I'll be doing it again right at www.onlineubp.com to register for that. And what I'm going to walk through is show me the money. Okay, Shelly, I hear you. This is cool. I could see making money on the internet. Show me the money. What would I be earning in income with this platform? And that's what I want to show you. This is my mentor and coach. This is the guy that actually helped me to see the light 24 years ago when I felt like nothing but a little kid who didn't know her way in the world and really had no idea anything about business. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot about money, finances, business. In fact, I've got people within my company right now that is specialized in a division of debt elimination. It's remarkable. And that was really what opened my eyes and showed me that I could have my house paid off in a 6-month period when the bank had me paying it off another 27 years. Interesting, right? So I think I saved myself a couple $100,000 in interest and payments. So new date, new location, September 25th, we are going to be having Jim Winkler present to you the fundamentals of how to build a successful business. He is the first man that I listened to 24 years ago walk through this information with me. And I will tell you, I threatened his life the first night. I did threaten his life the first night I met him. I said, listen, I'm scared. I'm skeptical. I'm working 70 hours a week. We are not in a good place financially. We don't have time. Please tell me now, if this platform cannot take me to a 6-figure income part-time and be home with my kids, then tell me now. And he said, Shelly, here's what I need to hear from you. Tell me you're coachable. And even when you don't feel like it, you're willing to do what I teach you to do. Because the only gain that I have is if you're successful, I'll be successful. But otherwise, there's no benefit to me registering you as a partner. And when I registered my business, he had my back, and we've been moving forward ever since then. So Jim is going to present the fundamentals. My site is shellybeau.com. My email is shelly shelley.tonybeau@gmail.com. And you can find me at either one of these locations or of course on Facebook Live. It has been my pleasure to give, love, serve, and have value with you today. I know you guys are here for a reason. You just need to figure out what that reason is. Put the fear aside for a minute and just think about where you really want to be in life. And if this is for you, then reach out to me and we'll certainly get you more information one step at a time. So next week, I will see you for part 2. Thanks, guys. Have a great rest of the day.